Way, I'm live again. So I might end up deleting the previous video, the previous take that I've done. So, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I know that there's no one watching so far, but I previously did one and 4 people were viewing. So yeah, what's up guys? Welcome to the channel and welcome to something a little bit different. This is actually my first live stream that I've done. I have done some somewhat live videos before where I've filmed live and then uploaded afterwards with sort of minimal editing. But yeah, this is my first time doing this, so it's going to be like a live stream, sort of interactive video, a bit of a Q&A and whatnot. See, I've got one person viewing now and one person who's liked, so cheers. And now I've got 2 people. So yeah, hopefully the comments will work this time, because before I set it up for kids, which apparently disables the live chat. So now that I've changed that, hopefully I'll be able to see the live chat now. So yeah. Let's see what happens. Feel quite unusual doing this. But it's something I've been sort of planning on doing for quite some time, and now that we've got a bit of free time, what with the lockdown and whatnot, thought might as well. Although, to be fair, throughout this lockdown period, I have still been quite busy myself, what with work and stuff. So yeah, is the live chat working now? I don't know. I can see a thing with the sort of, I can see the message icon, so I'm guessing so. Although nothing's actually come through yet. But yeah, feel free to fire your comments and questions and whatnot, and I respond. Hey, so Miles WHD, is it working? Yeah, I see the live chat now. I see all the things. Supercars in the borders, the JCCars from a few weeks. What? Hang on, what was that? The JCCars from a few years back would rarely do a vlog. Yeah, that's true. I did it. It took me a while to sort of get into the vlogging thing. It was actually Tyler, or aka R35 Addict, who sort of persuaded me to do so. And sort of back in 2016, that's when I started. I think my first vlog was when I went to see the BMW M2 when it was brand new. That was my first time doing a vlog, and then I sort of got into it. And in all fairness, in recent times I've sort of gone out of vlogging, but if it's something that people would like to see more, I may sort of reincorporate it. Just grab a drink. Cheers. Yeah, 4p. Redstone Prime. Seen any nice cars this year? Yeah, quite a few. If you haven't seen, I did actually go to Berlin a couple of months ago. Saw some nice cars there. Did a few spotting videos. And obviously, I've not filmed too much in the way of spotting videos on the channel this year. I did film a spotting video in Wakefield back in February as well. And quite a few of my spots are on Insta stories. Actually, if you check today's, this morning I actually saw a Lamborghini Huracan Performante Spider in green and then a 20 Reg Urus. So yeah, I think now that the lockdown restrictions have eased, seems like a lot of the nice cars are coming back out to play. I did see quite a lot yesterday, but yeah, I've seen quite a few cars this year. Too many to sort of mention. Any places you want to spot at after lockdown? Yeah, I'd probably like to go to Alderley Edge again, and yeah, a few places like that. And well, not just spotting, but in general. Oh, hey up, Nick. Hang on, just let me get through all these. Yeah, there's quite a few places I'd like to go spotting, and just places I'd like to just visit in general. Like, I'd like to go to Southport, because I've never been there, and apparently they've got a drive-on beach. Miles put, me and Sam are thinking of buying an E46 323 Ci. What do you think? The 323 Ci is the pre-facelift, am I right in saying? I'm actually quite a fan of the E46, as I am actually kind of considering a 330 Ci facelift for myself. So yeah, I do like the 323 Ci. Am I right? Yeah. Let me Start again. Am I right in saying that that's the 2.5 engine? I believe that's one of the earlier engines, M52, is it? The 330Ci that I'm looking at is the M54 engine. But yeah, very cool cars, and I approve of the choice. Redstone Prime, what car that you haven't seen would you like to see the most? Quite a few that... for some reason, I'd like to see a Toyota 2000 GT, the old like sports car thing from the 60s. I'd like to see an Aston Martin 177 because I've not seen one of them yet. Still yet to see an F50, so I'd like to see one of those. I've seen a lot of things, to be fair. Saw my first Bugatti EB110 this year at Classic Remise, and a few first there. So yeah. And have we got... Whoop. Miles, yes, good lad indeed. Nick's put McLaren F1. Yeah, I've still not seen a McLaren F1. That is actually high on the list, and yeah, that's up there. So McLaren F1, Aston Martin 177, the Toyota 2000 GT. I like to see a Hakosuka GTR as well, and Mercedes 190e Evo. I'd love to see one of them. Yeah, there's a few cars. Subaru Impreza 22B, F50. I'd like to see another 288 GTO. That's a car I've seen, but I saw it when I was like 13 and didn't truly appreciate what it was. I'd like to see another now because, yeah, I just appreciate it more. And yeah, there's that Carrera GT. I've seen two of them, but in showrooms. I'd love to see one out in the wild on the road. We've got more submissions coming in. Yeah. Redstone Prime's put, I'd like to see a standard Diablo. I think I've seen a standard Diablo. That actually isn't. I've not seen the 6 litre. I've not seen the 6 litre VT one, like one of the last models. I'd love to see one of those. Nick's put 330Ci going alongside the Mini. Yeah, in an ideal world. Although this morning I've seen a really nice Z4, so I kind of fancy a Z4 now. Seen a nice 3 litre SI, which I think's the M52 engine, 265 horsepower, auto, 0 to 60 in 6 seconds or so, so quick and seems to fit my requirements well. What else did we have? Supercars in the Borders. I really want to see a Chiron. Go to London or Alderley Edge then, and you may be in luck. Yeah, I've seen 3 Chirons now, so I'm quite lucky, or maybe I've seen more. Saw one in London, and I've seen 2 in Alderley Edge. I think that's it. Seen a fair share of Aerons now as well. Redstone Prime, I've only seen a Diablo GT and SV. Yeah, I've seen a SV. I'm not sure about the GT. Nick Simpson put E85. Yes, it'd be the E85. I would like a Z4 Coupe, but they're considerably more money and sort of, yeah, I don't know if it's justifiable. Supercars in the Borders. I'd put the E92 M3 competition wheels on the Z4. That's a good shout. That would look good. Not actually sure if they're a straight fit, but yeah, that would be cool. Redstone Prime. Isn't the GT the more track-orientated version of the Diablo? I believe so, yes. Nick Simpson, you in your cinema room? Yeah, yes, I am. I don't know, I just thought it'd be a cool backdrop. And my parents are in the house, so didn't really want to disrupt, so I thought I'd come somewhere quiet. Baller. Oh, yes. No, not really. Yeah, so how's everyone doing as well? How's everyone been doing through this lockdown stuff? I've not actually found it too bad, to be fair. Let's see if in the borders. Most underrated spot for car spotting. Do you mean, when you say that, do you mean like what's the most underrated place? Dewsbury. Yes. Well, yeah, I was actually thinking Dewsbury is a good shout. Wakefield's quite underrated. Um, I think just generally like smaller towns, like obviously like people go, oh, Leeds is brilliant for cars, Manchester and so on. It's kind of a given, but like smaller towns like Wakefield and Dewsbury, they're underrated and I think sometimes better than the bigger cities. So I'd say just the small towns, really. Supercars in the borders, yeah, depending on the cars. Supercars in the borders, I'm great. That's good. And yeah, Wakefield, Dewsbury, Chorley, places like that. Supercars in the borders. Bowness on the Windermere in the Lake District, I think, is underrated. I wouldn't know, to be honest, as I've not actually been to the Lake District, although I am planning to go at some point. So yeah, we'll look forward to that. Nick Simpson, I never really see supercars up there. Yeah, I've not been to the Lake District before, which quite a surprise really, but I've not been there, so I can't really comment on the car scene. Although the roads up there look absolutely phenomenal, so I am wanting to drive there at some point. Maybe in a Z4. Maybe in a 6 Series, maybe in a 3 Series, maybe in a Jaguar XK or an SLR, I don't know. I'm just talking crap now. Can I say crap? Well, I just did. Supercars in the borders. Bowness is where all the big mansions are by the lake shore. That sounds interesting. What's Nick put? We'll have to have a little road trip after lockdown. Definitely, yes. That's on the cards. So I've got 5 people viewing now. 2 people have liked. Thank you. Now then, YouTube, welcome back to another video. Hey, 4 likes. Thank you. Loving the support. Don't ask. Yeah, it's actually going quite well. Is this for a first attempt? Whoa, 2 more messages. Super. Nick, more support than I get. Supercars in the borders. Yeah, the marina there attracts a lot of supercars in summer. I was watching a video of someone just walking around the town and a 458 Spider went past. Nice. Oh, 4 people watching now. Someone's left, whoever that may be. Who did it? So I had Nick, Supercars in the Borders, Redstone Prime, Miles, and I don't know who else. Can't remember who else we're watching. Supercars in the Borders. Also rumours of a Noble M600 there. Ah, nice. Ah, yeah, going back to the question of cars I'd like to see. I've never seen a Noble M600, so that's a car I'd like to see. Nick, Wales is good for nice cars. Yeah, I've only been to Wales once, and I didn't actually spend too much time there. Definitely, that's on the cards to go back there and spend a bit more time there. What I can say is that the roads around there are and the scenery and whatnot is absolutely stunning. And yeah, I did actually see a few nice cars. Saw 996 Turbo, cool Lotus Elise, and a few others like that. Redstone Primes put, what's the worst track focus car in your opinion? That's a difficult one. excuse me. Worst track focus car. That's difficult. Not sure. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of track focus cars. I mean, they're pretty cool, but like, say for example, a GT3 RS, I'd rather just have a standard GT3. Suppose the M4 GTS is not that great, but I kind of like it. I don't know. That's a difficult question, that. Toyota Prius TRD. Yeah, wow, that's actually a thing, blimey. Yeah, that I can imagine that's pretty crap. Supercars in the borders. And Livham obviously has come out as a fantastic place for cars. Yes, Livham is good. I've only been once, but it's a beautiful place. And St Anne's is nice as well. Nick Simpson, Ariel Atom, it's no good for anything else. I don't know. I kind of like the Ariel Atom. It's quite a cool car, but I don't think I'd have one because I'm not really a fan of them type of cars, and I don't really like the idea of driving along and having loads of flies in my face. It's not my idea of fun. Redstone Prime, probably better than the standard Prius though. Well, yeah, doesn't take much to be better than one of those though. Supercars in the Borders, I'm not a big Caterham fan. Caterhams are pretty cool, but to be fair, if we're going down the route of track cars, I like I like the Lotus Exige a lot, or Cayman GT4, cars like that. I'd rather still have something with a roof, and if that makes sense. Not really a fan of these like proper hardcore stripped out things, but something like a Lotus Exige with a V6, they're cool. Now we've got 5 people viewing again. Hope everyone's enjoying this live stream. You're on YouTube, Jordan. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm not too bad. Who are you? Yeah, I'm not too bad. Yourself? Nick Simpson. Track-orientated versions of normal cars are better. Yeah, with things like the 911 GT3, I'd agree. Like M3 GTS, C63 Black Series, stuff like that's cool. Redstone Prime, I wouldn't mind a C-Type myself. Yeah, they're cool. Supercars in the Borders. Ah. Oh, I get the reference now with Ben Sutcliffe names of the... Yeah. You're on YouTube. Yeah, I get that reference. Supercars in the Borders. Well, there is a track focus. Well, no. Let me start that again. Well, there is track focused and track cars. So yeah, I'd rather have a track focused. Yeah. 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 See what's happening. Yeah, hope you're all enjoying this live stream. It's a bit sort of, to be fair, for a first attempt, it's not actually too bad. Nick Simpson, I'd rather have a Corsa VXR, but no bias or anything. Oh no, no bias at all there. I'll just sit back. Let's pull this back a bit. And yeah, let's see, Supercars in the Borders. One of them came past my house last night and spat a huge flame with me fight. What, a Corsa VXR? Nick Simpson, not me. Excuse me. No, it won't be if it if it spat a flame. Supercars in the Borders, yeah, had no front plate as well. Nice. 20 minutes into the live stream. Hope you're all enjoying it. I have said that a few times, and maybe I'll sort of do more if this goes well. Do them in various different places. Maybe one day I'll do like a Forza live stream or something, or maybe do one in the car or whatever. I don't know. Who knows? We have got some more comments come through. Redstone Prime, my favourite track focus car, CLK GTR. Yes, those are amazing. And again, another car that I haven't seen that I'd like to see. Yeah, Nick Simpson smashing it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Supercars in the borders, but never been interested in the CLK GTR. I think the CLK GTR is epic. I'd actually like to see more Le Mans cars. Early in 2019, I saw Bentley Speed 8 Le Mans car, which was awesome to see. I was watching one of TG's videos the other day, and there was a Sauber Mercedes in it. That would be awesome to see, and like a lot of the 90s Le Mans. A lot of the 90s Le Mans cars would be good to see. Nissan R90 CP, Sauber Mercedes, stuff like that. Yeah. Nick Simpson should try doing it on Instagram. Other people can join live with you. Yeah, I would possibly consider doing it on Instagram. I just thought I'd try YouTube, because I don't know. I don't really know how it works with the YouTube live, like if I'll get ad revenue and stuff from it, but I don't know, we'll see. To be fair, Instagram probably would be a better platform, as I think more people, well, you get more traffic, more people would come to that. So yeah, that might be something to consider in the near future. Supercars in the borders, but I'd love to see a Bentley Speed 8. Also, apparently one of them drove through Bowness. Wow, that's amazing. One on the road. That must have been some sight to behold. Yeah, the one I saw was at our Bentley showroom in just outside of Alderley Edge. Bentley Manchester. Jazz, hey everyone, hi handsome. I'm guessing me handsome? No. Supercars in the borders, yeah, heard it from a video of this guy who had a passenger ride through bouncing it and sent his old Honda NSX. Wow, that's amazing. Nick Simpson, Supercars in the borders, it's on YouTube by Planet Auto. Oh, right, might have to check that out. I've seen a couple of Planet Auto's videos, although I've not watched them in a while. Patrick Oyes put, hello mate, how are you doing? Just the Scirocco on my street parking up, 2 litre TSI, it sounds quite beefy. Not sure if it's got the standard exhaust or not. Patrick, all good here, that's good to hear. Supercars in the borders. Yeah, the owner gives you a tour of Boundless as well, so guess that's useful. Yeah, that's pretty cool. 6 people viewing now. Nick Simpson, hi, I just saw diesel X-Type straight piped. Wow, I bet that sounded interesting, with a 6-cylinder or a 4. Oh yeah, I did actually see a lovely coloured M5 as well today. Like a bright baby blue colour. It might have been Miami blue or something, I'm not sure. Supercars in the borders. I'll send you the link after this stream. Alright, sounds good. I'm not actually too sure how long I'm gonna... how long this stream will go on for. Nick Simpson, 4-pot diesel clattering up the road in front of me. Oh God. Jesus. You're on YouTube, Ben. The diesel X-Type with straight pipes doesn't sound as good as my Mazda 3 when it's rusted. Resonator was falling off. Wow, bloody hell. Redstone Prime, what do you think of the pre-war cars? I like classic cars, sort of like 60s, 70s, 80s, but like pre-war cars and vintage cars, not really my thing, although some of them are quite cool, like the old Bentleys and Bugattis and stuff, but it's not really my sort of thing. Obviously, yeah, Miles loves them. I think if I keep watching you, I will fall in love. Well, fuck, nothing to say to that. Miles, don't use my copyrighted emoji. Stick a plain engine in a car. Supercars in the borders. Oh, bloody hell. Better put a rotary in my dad's Mazda 6 estate and then put a JCW in. Yeah, JCW engine in the Mini. Why not? 7 viewing now. Not bad. JCW equals Jordan Clarkson works. Yep, sounds about right. Miles is in Miles Ahead UK. Yes. Nick Simpson, rotary engines are reliable. Yes, they don't really get much more reliable than a rotary, do they? Forget the Lexus V8s and stuff. Oh, it doesn't get more reliable than a rotary. Cars in the borders, not too sure. The Mayfair edition is very limited, and a JCW engine would probably ruin the value. Yeah, that's true, to be fair. Just leave it as it is. Probably quite a nice car anyway. What shape is it? Is it the R50 shape or R56 or what? You know, on YouTube, well, rotary engines are decently reliable if you keep an eye on it. Yeah, to be fair. I mean, if you look after it, then I suppose with anything really, it's only as reliable as the person sort of using it. To an extent, some things are less reliable than others. Jazz, who are you? Now, I've actually seen a Jazz number plate on a car around me, Jazz 150 on a BMW M4. Don't suppose it's you, but who knows? Some cars in the borders, R56 2009 Yorkshire plate, nice. You're on YouTube, Yorkshire equals best county, oh yes. Cheshire. Jazz 150, knockoff of Shmee 150. Nick Simpson, I'm a princess. What, an Austin princess? I'm a Rover SD1, me. Nick, it's Shmee 150 with more Hondas and less McLarens. Nothing wrong with a good Honda, though. Supercars in the borders. Oh, God, James May would like that. Princess of Ware, Bradford. Wow, this has got interesting. Bloody hell. Especially my old 2007 Civic. Beast. Nick's Corsa's red. Yes, it is. Is it? Thought it was blue. I thought it were green. It is miles, that's right. Shocking. Wow. Thought it was brown, not gonna lie. Well, yeah, I suppose you could mistake it for brown, you know. It happens. I do quite like the vintage pre-war Alfa Romeos myself. Jazz has put, can you check your Instagram account? Hang on a second. Try get on my iPad on here. I need to set the Wi-Fi up though, because it's a different router in here, I think. I'll try check my Instagram in a second if I can, or maybe not. I might have to. Oh, unable to join. Wait, hang on. Yeah. Miles WHD, last time I saw it wasn't any colour. What's that supposed to mean? Supercars in the borders, may as well just call the Mini the Pooh car because it's just brown and more brown. Brown, brown, more brown. Last time I saw the Corsa, the bumper wasn't in best of shape, so since then has it been sorted? Nick, I'm sorry because JC unfollowed me. Have I? Supercars in the borders. I know it's a Mayfair edition, but I don't think Mayfair means brown. Nick Simpson, I just watched a diesel KN going for it. It's going to be getting sorted on. Whereabouts are you, Nick? Going to be getting sorted. No one is taking any work on at the moment. Yeah, I'm guessing a lot of body shops and stuff are shut at the moment. I still need a caliper painting because on the near side rear I had to have a new caliper because one of them started sticking, so I've got a silver mismatched caliper that needs sorting at some point. Miles WHD, he's on Mars. Who's on Mars? Nick Simpson, random little car park, straight pipe fit. Oh, for God's sake, we can't get away from them Fiestas, man. You're on YouTube, we can't get the supercharger on the Bullet because no one is open as well. That's going to be a beast when it's done. Supercars in the borders, you can't go on the motorway anymore without seeing a Cayenne or a Macan going 10 times the speed limit in the outside lane. Wow. Yeah, I'll check my Instagram in a bit. I'll check it after I've done with this live stream. Or a Berlingo. Oh, them Berlingos. Some of them, jeez. Go on, an absolute mad one. There's one round here with an exhaust on it. It sounds stupid. You know, Miles WHD, we once had a KN and its tyres got slashed. That's crap. I just keep hearing bikes or an RS3 blasting past on the A237. That's pretty standard stuff. KN turbo very fast, probably. Oliver Bennett. Yeah, I can imagine the KN turbo is absolutely rapid. I've been in a KNS V8 diesel, that was rapid, and I've been in a KN GTS as well, that were fun, but never been in a KN turbo. I can only imagine how insane they are. I'd like to experience more fast SUVs. Maybe an R8 V10 Plus on occasion, but that sounds amazing. Supercars in the borders, there's a transit near me that's like Boy Racer Stace and he flies around everywhere. That sounds funny. But it broke like it was stupid fast though. It's a shame about the reliability. I'd like to experience a Trackhawk. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Miles WHD, come in our supercharged Range Rover then, that's mad. Yep, I'm not going to turn that offer down. You're on YouTube. Okay. I've been in a Porsche Turbo with Miles, couldn't really take advantage of it, was stuck in. I'm guessing that was a 991 Turbo S. Nick Simpson, go towards Grimsby, there is a lot of nice cars going for it around there. I've not actually been to Grimsby before, but I'd quite like to, because, well, not Grimsby, but it's, I think, around Lincolnshire, some nice roads. I think Living Life Fast, them roads with the they went on with the Ferrari 812, there's some mad roads. I'd like to experience a Hellcat or Demon, that'd be awesome. Ben was touching supercars. Wow. Okay. It's Porsche, not Porsche. Yes, I know. Any tourist destinations are good for cars. That's why the Lake District is good. Yeah, yes, where they film the 812. Yeah, they're amazing roads. I will be back in a second. On YouTube, York isn't great, but me and Jordan saw a few RS6s and some 911s. That time, I think was it February or March? I think it was March that we went spotting in York. That was a good day out, and we saw some nice cars. Jazz, you can't treat a princess like me like this. I've just been onto my Instagram and I've not seen any messages or anything apart from Patrick, who I'll have a look at those in a bit. Classic cars of Harrogate. Spotted Nick. Hey up, how you doing? A59, good, haha. Yes, yeah, can't really go wrong with Harrogate. It's an amazing place for spotting. Okay. Yeah, the A59's a good road for spotting. Right. What the fuck? Jordan, come to Alderley Edge on Wednesday for your exercise or tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know when I'll be coming to Alderley Edge next. What's going on Wednesday? But I'll be working from Monday to Friday, so I won't be able to go on Wednesday. And I don't know if I'll go tomorrow because it's a bit far to go. I don't know. No, I'm probably just going to stay local this weekend, or fairly local. But I will be coming back to Alderley Edge at some point eventually. Hoping I can get to a car show this year. Yeah, I'm not sure when the car shows are going to be back on, but I'd imagine it's going to be quite a while actually. Miles, it's been nearly a year since the convoy with the 612 and C63. Yeah, it has. They were on today, May the 16th. It's been about, I think, in like a week or so from now. It'll have been a year, which is absolutely crazy. That were a mental day. Loved that day out in the C63. Speaking of which, Ryan, all right, mate, how you doing? Yo, by any chance, I've caught this stream. Hope you're well, dude. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks. Yourself? Good coincidence with the last comment. Yeah, yeah, Ryan. Redstone Prime. I think the only one happening at Tatton this year is in August. Jazz, Miles, DJ Automotive. Gay. You all right, mate? Nick Simpson. Jazz, go away. You're not a princess. Interesting character. Ryan Mason, question for you. Go on, fire away. Ryan Mason, have you seen the escapes function on Gran Turismo? I'm guessing you're referring to Gran Turismo Sport, and I'm not sure. I don't think I have. Escapes function. What is the escapes function? No, on YouTube, Jordan, get yourself to a lead cruise when they're back. The bullet will hopefully be there. Yeah, once they're back, and I'll probably go to one or two of them. Usually go to most of them anyway. Redstone Prime. If there are no car shows on this year, then we should ask the supercar drivers to do a drive through Alderley. That would be sick, to be fair. Yeah. Miles, can I have a follow? Yes, I'll follow you in a bit. I'll do that once this live stream's finished, whenever that may be. DJ Automotive, what car do you want to see after lockdown? Well, I have been sort of out spotting, not breaking any guidelines or anything, but I have been out like yesterday doing quite a bit of spotting around Wakefield and Dewsbury, and went out for a little walk this morning and saw a Huracan Performante Spider and a Urus, which were nice. What car would I like to see after lockdown? Not sure. I was actually meant to be doing a video on an M2 CS, so yeah, I'd like to see one of those once lockdown's over, or yeah, M2 CS. I'd like to do more shoots with cars and stuff. Supercars in the Borders, you're an Allegro, not a princess. Love it. Ryan Mason, I've just won your car on there and can create some pretty cool shots on it. Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh yeah, if you're referring to the photo mode, yeah, the photo mode's always been brilliant on Gran Turismo, because I have got Gran Turismo 4 on the PS2, and I think I've got 3 as well. I've got Gran Turismo 5 and 6 on the PS3, which I've not played in time, but I don't really have much experience on Gran Turismo Sport, as I don't have a PS4, but I have played it once or twice. Escapes is where you can create some very good photos through the game. Yeah, if you got some pictures of the Mini on Gran Turismo, I'd really appreciate that. That would be really cool. Yeah, I'm always on Escapes. Ryan Mason, what's the best spot you've ever done? By that, do you mean like what's the best single spot of a car, or like what's the best spotting day in general, or what do you mean by that? Miles, there's an Alderley Edge drive today. Oh, that's cool. But I don't think I'll be able to make it to that. It's probably a bit late now. FCTT, why drive through Alderley? It's just a little village. Quite a few people seem to drive through Alderley. It seems like quite a hot spot for all the nice cars. And I know there's another one after lockdown too. Yeah, I can imagine it's going to be quite mad. Alderley, I've seen a few of the Insta stories and that. Alderley has been pretty insane in recent times. Well, it always is insane. There's never really a dull day there. Jazz, what's your answer? If you want, I'm not. No comment. Does it involve a bench, Miles? I suppose you guys in England can just sit on a bench and spot, but I'm stuck in my house most of the time. That's crap. I'm guessing the restrictions are a bit more strict in Scotland. Are you in Scotland? Is that right? Yeah. That's a shame, but just hang on in there, and I'm sure things will get better soon. All 14 followers, very princess-like. Oh, yes. Right, Mason, best spot of a car, rarest car, most shocking. Well, about 5 years ago, I saw 918, not the rarest car, but I saw it. I was actually just driving home from work, saw it in Wakefield, and I never in a million years would have expected to see a 918 in Wakefield, so that's one of my most surprising spots. But honestly, I've seen all sorts, so yeah, the 918 Spider in Wakefield's got to be one of my most surprising spots of all time. The Pista in Dewsbury was quite a shock. and there was that Piston 599 GTO that we saw on the road last year when we were going to Ferrari Leeds, when we were out for the event, which was an amazing day. So yeah, there's quite a few like that. Oh, I'm talking. Gaming Panda RU9. What? Supercars in the Borders, yeah, Scottish Borders, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I wish I still lived in Preston. What was the reason for moving, like? And do you ever still come to Preston or Redstone Prime? I've only seen one 918 on the road and another in the Porsche showroom in Winslow. I've actually seen quite a few 918s now. I must have seen about 10 or so, but they are still cool to see. Miles WHD, I saw a Vector on an old age a few weeks ago. Nice. Jazz, see you later, friends. Bye bye. Patrick, if you. I hope I pronounced the surname right. If you had 15 grand to spend, what 5 cars would you recommend? 15 grand. You could get an E92 M3 for 15 grand, but probably not the best of examples. You could probably get quite a nice example of an E46 M3. Yeah, E46 M3, I suppose. You could actually get a nice example of a 335i with the M55 engine or M54 and a DCT gearbox. That would be nice. Yeah, I'll go with a 335i, the later model, facelift, E46 M3. Bentley Continental GT, no, probably not the best of ideas. Feel like a nice XKR or something, or some sort of AMG. Did see a nice SLK 55 for about 12 grand not so long ago. They're cool. Porsche Cayman S 987 or Boxster S. There's quite a few cool options. Mazda V18, I saw a DB5 a few weeks back. Nice. I've seen a DB5 in Alderley Edge before. Seen a couple actually, really cool cars. Ryan Mason, best moment of driving you can remember in your car on a certain road following others racing. Back August last year, I went on a drive with the Mini Bits group. Went around Derbyshire, and that was amazing. So that's definitely up there in the highlights. Wales was good. Although I'd like to have spent longer there, and my car wasn't running 100% at the time, so I guess I didn't enjoy that quite as much, but still good. I'd say the drive with Mini Bits in around Derbyshire, that's up there, and on the way to that meet, I did chase an R8 on the motorway, 70 miles an hour, obviously. No. Yeah, chasing an R8, so that's another moment up there, and yeah, a few moments chasing cars and stuff. I have had a little play with an E320 Merc as well, which were quite fun, quite evenly matched, 2 different cars, but yeah, that was interesting. Just move this a minute. My dad's work, so that's why I moved here. I go to Preston lots to see supercars in Lancashire. Oh, that's cool. At least you still get to go back and to spot in Lytham occasionally. Oh, that's cool. Sometimes Super Lytham and Miles WHD E46. Yes, E46s are just, yeah. Spotting in Lytham is not great. Miles knows why. Ryan Mason can get a pre-face C63 for 15k. Yeah, that's a good point actually. Quite a few good AMG options. I do like the pre-facelift C63. I think they look fantastic, but I just think the interior lets them down a bit. But thankfully the interior was much improved on the facelift cars. But not too keen on the pre-facelift interior, which is a shame because the car itself is, yeah. No, most of the cars are in Lytham, not Lytham St Anne. Miles WHG carpets. Couldn't you call Lytham the Alderley edge of Blackpool? B-layer cars. Hi Jordan, you alright? How are you doing? Redstone carpet. You don't get the reference, Mr. Red. Yeah, going back to the cars for 15k. I don't know if you could possibly get a CLK 63. I know you could easily get a CLK 55, CL 55 there, Ace. You could probably get an E60 M5 or a E63 M6, although they can be money pits, and especially at that price point. What's the other one? 255. SLK 55. There's quite a few cool AMGs at that sort of price point. Yeah, can't really. I do love a good AMG. Interesting. To be fair, Blackpool itself is not bad for spotting. I've seen a few nice cars there, a few Aventadors and whatnot. A nice baby blue GTR, quite a few. Lytham is poo. I've spent a bit of time around Lytham. It's quite a nice place. Few nice cars there. Yeah, there's a few nice cars in Lytham. Fair. Most places you go in the UK, I think you'll see some nice cars. All the edge over London. Alderley Edge is quite underrated, to be fair, and I don't think it's that far off London in terms of cars. Although London's just a much more vast area, and I suppose you're more likely to see a hypercar or something in London. Although a few hypercars seem to have been spotted in Alderley Edge, although like I've never really seen any like Zondas and Koenigseggs and stuff in Alderley, but I have seen 2 Chirons and an LFA, so yeah, actually, yeah, Alderley Edge is. London is too big. Wait. Nick Simpson, Justin Anado, Grey RS SVR, nice. Zonda F in Alderley, Jesus. Sorry. Alderley. Yeah, I do like Alderley, how you can just sort of stick to like a couple of different spots. Actually, next time I do go to Alderley, I want to try spotting her out on that bypass. I've seen a few videos of accelerations and stuff up there, so that'd be good to try out. London can be a bit too big and it is tiring. I do like London though. I'd love to drive around London. Plus you get more Koenigseggs and Pagani's in London than in Alderley. Yes, that's true. Although I've never seen a Koenigsegg, another car that I need to see. Keep finding more and more cars I need to see. But I have seen a lot, to be fair. There's still quite a few to see. Ryan Mason, best car showroom you've ever been to. If you're ever in London, try get to Joe Macari's. Mind-blowing. Yeah, I've been meaning to go to Joe Macari's, just never got round to it, and it's quite far from Knightsbridge and Harrods, I think, which is where I normally am when I go to London. But definitely at some point I'd like to go and have a quick little visit. One of the best car sort of showroom, yeah, I don't know if you can class it as a showroom museum. One of the best that I've been to was Classic Remise in Berlin. That was absolutely amazing. Just a variety of cars there and the way they're stored and stuff and all the different sections and stuff. Amazing place. You could get lost for hours in there. And I'm not the biggest fan of like branded showrooms. I prefer stuff where there's a variety of cars, like John Holland in Sheffield. I'd rather go there than, say, a Porsche dealer or a BMW dealer or something like that, as they don't really interest me as much. Showrooms, what else? What was I going to say? Yeah, the classic Remise in Berlin was amazing. Also in Berlin, I went to Audi City, and they had like simulator with GT Sport. Funnily enough, going back to the subject of that. So I had a little go on that. That were cool, and they had like model cars and stuff, and they had an upstairs bit, which we actually sat in this Audi A8, and they had like a sort of virtual reality thing where the car was moving about as you had the film on the screen in front of you. That was cool. So yeah, that's one of the best. Yeah, Audi City in Berlin and classic Remise. Quite a few more messages. Full carbon, yeah, number plate was 20 NDA. I'll send you a pic. Then you'll see Living Scars. Oliver Carpets? You mean Oliver's Car Spots? He's messaged me on YouTube Instagram this morning, asking where I'd seen the Huracan Perth Spider. I didn't realise that was Jazz. Is that who you're referring to? I don't know. Seems no one likes Oliver's Car Spots. I don't even know if I've ever met him, or I don't even know who it is, so... Living cars aren't that good. Seems like just a few cars that get seen on multiple occasions. Who is this Oliver's Car Spots? Ryan Mason, next model car you want to buy? Ooh. I don't know, to be honest. At the moment, I'm trying to sort of not buy as many model cars because, one, I'm trying to save a bit of money, and two, I just don't have the space. The last model I bought was a 1:4:3 scale Mini Champs BMW M6 in Indianapolis red. I do like the Shmee 675 LT model. There's one on eBay for over 200 quid. But that's just way too much in my opinion for a 1:4:3 scale car, and it seems to have been for sale for a while. So there can't be that much demand for it, or it's a very, very niche product. I mean, I know that it's limited edition, but for like a model car that big, 200 odd quid, not really worth it to me. I don't actually know what I'll get next. Just whatever takes my fancy. Oh well. Oh well. Nick Simpson. No, Jazz is messaging me on Instagram. Nick, who's this Jazz? Supercars in the borders, 3 Perf, yellow Aventador SV, 2 570S, 570 GT, 600 LT, 2 MG GTR all in Living. Nice. Right, Mason Law, got a signed one here for sale. Drop me a message and we'll see, depending on price, I don't know. It's something I might consider. Alderley is also a little town, has Bugattis in the zone. I think since I have no idea. B Layer Blake, hi, you alright? B Layer Cars. Nick Simpson, my new bestie, nice. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. It's Nick Simpson and then a load of thinking faces. Yeah, Blair, not Blair. Oh, sorry, Blair. Sorry, my bad. Alright, Blair, how you doing? I don't know why I thought it was Blake. Nick Simpson, eh? 2 cars in the borders, I know Alderley is 100 times better than... Well, yeah, Alderley is definitely better than Livham for spotting, but Livham's not bad. Anywhere can be sort of half decent for spotting in the UK, I think. I'm trying to think, where have I been in the UK? Where have I been in the UK that's been a disappointment for spotting? I did go to Bolton once, and that was really slow through most of the day. And then sort of later on in the afternoon, it turned into sort of mayhem, and ended up seeing quite a few things. Hull has not many exotics. Hull, to be fair, from experience, isn't that bad for spotting. It's not amazing. I wouldn't go in the hope to see loads of cars, but it's cool to see, cool to go there to do a bit of spotting and chill at the marina. And yeah, it's quite a nice place, even though it gets a reputation for being not so nice. I actually don't mind it. It's also cool. You see quite a few foreign cars in Hull. Quite a few interesting ones. What with the ferry being nearby. So that's cool. Me too, Princess. I live in Oldley after Ryan Mason, Batley is mad for spotting too. Saw one of these old MGs, SVs on Bradley. I've never seen an MG SV. Again, that's another car that I've not seen that I'd like to see. Yeah, they are cool. Miles of HD. See here at least 4 to 5 Aventadors a day. Delay cars, just Audi S models and the odd thing. I've seen quite a few nice cars in Hull. I mean, if you look hard enough and spend, you know, if you have the patience and just wait, then you will see stuff. I've seen an MGSV in yellow. Nice. Edinburgh is alright, but it's no London. I'd like to go to Edinburgh, not necessarily for spotting, although I can imagine it's quite good for spotting, but I'd just like to go there in general because it seems like a lovely place. And I've actually never been to Scotland, so that's somewhere that's on the cards. To be truthful, not many supercars in Edinburgh. Name your perfect 3-car garage. Money no object. Have to cover track, weekend car and daily. I always find these so difficult because it's so hard to choose between, to narrow stuff down. Weekend car, I don't know if I could have anything. I suppose Lexus LFA maybe, or a Zonda or something. Daily, don't know. 991 Turbo S. Track, Lotus Exige. Yeah, Lotus Exige, an LFA or a Zonda, and a 991 Turbo S, I suppose. Sorry. The M1 near Birmingham is quite good. You'll probably end up driving through the border. I have also seen a few decent cars in and around Stockport. Nice. Oh, Stockport. Oh, yes, I've been there once because I think the Lamborghini dealer's not far from there. Lamborghini Manchester, which I went to a couple of years ago. Did see a couple of nice cars around there. 10 people viewing that. I've also seen a few. Saw Jag Project 7 yesterday in my hometown of Hessel. Nice. Patrick Hoy 675 LT M5 Comp and Exige. That's a brilliant 3-car garage. Do love the 675 LT. Sutton Coldfield in Birmingham is good for cars. I've been to Birmingham once, but I didn't see too much there. Apart from it, did have a quick stop at MSL. They had a few cool things in. Spotted there when I went to NEC. Lamborghini Manchester is in Stockport. Ah, yeah, thought it was. Also seen an MC12 in the showroom. I've seen an MC12 at Ferrari Leeds back in 2015. That was awesome to see. Leeds is a great place for cars. Yes, it can be. Harrogate too is amazing. Yeah, Harrogate's fantastic for cars. And just a lovely place in general. I saw an Exige and a 650S the other day. Nice. F12 TDF 48 piston D4 Audi A8 4.2 TDI. Yep, that's a good 3-car. That's a good 3-car garage as well. Performante M4 Comp Lotus 311. Yep, again that's nice choices. Not actually sure how much longer I'm gonna be on this. I've been going for an hour and 5 now. And yeah, I actually need the toilet, and my mouth's starting to get a bit dry from all this talking. Ryan Mason, E63S Estate Daily. Yep, that's a cracking daily. 991.2 GT3. Weekend, brilliant choice again. Aston Martin DBR9 GTR1 track. Ah, yeah, nice choice. Supercars in the Borders been a great stream, thanks. Still go for a bit. I might go for another 10 minutes or so, and then I might call it a day at that. But that's actually gone quite well for my first time doing it. So I might do more in the future, as it's a good way of interacting with people, and hopefully it might bring a bit more traffic to my YouTube channel and my main videos, my normal videos and stuff. All being well, touch wood. Yeah. These are good to do. These are good to do some more in the future. Just Q&A and chat. Yeah, it's quite fun to do, to be fair, and it's nice to interact with people and sort of, yeah, get to know people better. Sick Will, yo brother, hope you're well. Yo, I'm alright, I'm not too bad, thanks. How are you? Supercars in the Borders, I might do a Q&A spotting stream on Instagram at some point in the near future. Sounds good, I'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah, I've actually thought as well about doing maybe at some point doing a live car spotting video. Sickwill, board mate, just editing. All right, I'll what's coming next? I'll look forward to seeing the new videos. I've been enjoying some of the recent content. Belay cars, I'll check that out. Yeah, I don't know when I'll do the live spotting video. Might be better off doing it somewhere where there's more, like somewhere where I'm basically not waiting about for cars, because then it'd be quite boring. But I don't know, we'll see. Sickwill, new car. Hal, yes, loving the new car. Nice choice, and look forward to maybe seeing that in person at some point as well. Supercars in the Borders. Well, now I'm using a camera I can stream on my phone and still sort pics. Alright, nice. Sickwill, do a spotting video in your area. That could be a consideration, actually. The cars aren't constant, so there might be like periods of like low activity, but it would be quite a cool thing to do, and it is something I'm considering. So if that's something that people would like to see, then I'll definitely consider that at some point. It will be filmed on my phone, so obviously it won't be quite the same quality as what you get from my main videos on the camera, but yeah, this might be something that I end up doing, these live videos more often. Take pics. I could do to get a charger for my phone in a bit, because I think the warning came up saying it's on 15% about a few minutes ago. Yeah, phone's on 11% now, so I could probably do to get my charger